1, 2, 3, 4. I told you so. I told you. I told you so. I told you. Remember when I told you about 9/11? Remember when I told you about Building 7? Remember when I told you about the fluoride in the water? Yes, I did. Remember when I told you about the New World Order? Remember that? Remember when I told you about the chemtrails in the sky? Remember when I told you that NASA was full of lies? Remember when I told you about the ultra mind control? Well, I just want to say that I told you so, yeah. Remember when I told you about 432 hertz, that is, and what 440 can do to you? It hurts my ears. Remember when I told you about the vaccine agenda? Yes, I did. And that Michelle Obama is a transgender. Yes, he is. The dinosaur fraud, the climate change scam, and yes, Sandra Bullock is also a man. Remember when I told you that there ain't no clone? Well, I just want to say that I told you so. 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 Yeah. Remember when I told you about the TV flicker rate? And how it puts your brain in an alpha state? Remember when I told you about germ theory? Remember when I told you about gravity? Remember that? Remember when I told you about Paul McCartney? Remember when I told you about direct energy? Remember when I told you about Monsanto? Well, I just want to say that I told you so. 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 Yeah. Remember when I told you about the mainstream media? Your so-called celebrities and pedophilia. Remember that child trafficking and that adrenochrome. Remember when I told you about the Georgia Guidestone? Remember when I told you about the false flag operation? Remember when I told you about 5G radiation? Remember that I told you that? Well, I just want to say that I told you so. 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 Yeah. But you didn't listen. I told you so. I told you so.
We will be back in some form.
We have an army
of digital soldiers. Because this was an insurgency.
Hundreds dead, thousands infected across multiple continents.
You guys know what this represents?
All the people that have gone out there against the mainstream media and said, you're going to call us racist, you're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs. You are.
All right. Hope you patriots out there kicking ass and taking names. Welcome to the party, folks, to PatriotPartyNews.com. We are your hosts, Chaz and Jennifer Carter, coming to you live from the Wolf Den, folks. Greetings and salutations. Oh, my goodness. So, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I am fantastic. How are you?
Doing awesome. So it's been a minute. Jennifer's been on with me, and I figured, a bunch of people last night were saying, hey, I miss Jennifer. I want to bring her on. So here she is in the flesh right here. So we got an action-packed show tonight, guys. It's going to be incredible. Let us know where you're watching us from. I see Louisiana's in the house. Texas. They said, Missy says hello.
Hi.
Texas, North Carolina, Alabama. Look at there. You can't see?
Well, not from here, I'm at that age.
They don't know, but all the screens are all over here. So you can kind of get lost in it here. What's up? Arkansas just kicked in the door. Iowa, you made it. Connecticut, there you are. Michigan. Good to have everybody. Awesomeness. Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, North Texas checking in. Thank you, Cold Steel. Appreciate that. Oklahoma, JFS 32. Good stuff. Texas. What's up with Texas?
Texas is
all over the place. Look at this. This is crazy in a good way. Of course, Texas is our biggest market that watch us, which is pretty incredible. Donna says hello to you.
Hi, Donna.
So
when Oso is down here at my feet,
I know
you can't see him. But
our husky. So man, just keeping up with everything going on. But first, this is where the cool cats go to get their daily intel, news, and bread. That's right. The PatriotPartyNews.com, folks. We're more than just a website. We're a full functioning badassery Patriot Broadcasting Network, broadcasting around the world 24/7. I've said that for like 7 years. You realize that? It's just like it's burned in my mind.
it's in your memory.
It's in my memory. That's right. Because that's what we do. We had some exciting things happen today. Got a phone call. The one that we were talking about, I got later on this afternoon about the platform stuff.
Oh, yeah. Got a lot of phone calls.
Oh, my goodness. So there's going to be some serious changes, and we're super excited about it. And the reach is absolutely going to be freaking insane on that. It's time that we start taking over the airwaves and we start taking over with the truth. You deserve it. We deserve it. We're tired of being lied to. By the way, support the cause. You can click on the donation tab on top of our website right there. And also check out our live stream. It's kicking like Van Damme. Okay, we got a live stream. We got a live chat. So when they start blocking you or you can't see us, just come to our website. We'll always be there. Hey, if you have not come over to Patriot Shoot, go to join.patriotshoot.com and be a part of our new afternoon Patriot Drive Time show. It's pretty cool. It's exclusively on Patriot Shoot and also the partners that we stand with. Let me tell you something. If you have not tried Hunter's Blend coffee, your wood might be wet. Now, you like it. I know you love it.
Yes, I do. I love the Java and the Liberty too, but Java is one of my favorites. What about you?
Okay. So it would be Java and Liberty. The Liberty roast is the one we just got.
Yes.
That was awesome.
It was really good.
So I would highly recommend checking that out. It's huntersblendcoffee.com. Use PPN as the discount code. And with all the craziness going on, with the crazy cheating in the elections, and with what's to happen if, obviously, the midterms play out, which it sure looks like it will. We'll talk about that more because we got some details, some very shocking details that's really going to blow people's minds, and they're not probably going to be prepared for it. And just to give you the heads up on that, you need to be a part of skycomptt.com. Let me get this on the screen. And then what you're going to do is click on Shop Now, click on the red PPM button. And then what you're going to get access to some incredible military technology that is now available for civilian application. Okay, this radio is waterproof up to 3 feet in water. So when you're having to run through the creek or the backwoods to take cover, by God, it'll take a lick and keep on kicking. This is pretty cool because it can also run through cell phone towers with a universal SIM card, not just bouncing off the satellite, which is pretty cool as well on that. It comes pre-programmed with 5 groups, one of them being international, which you are connected with Charlie Ward and the Insider Club on the other side of the pond. We did this on purpose, which you saw what we were doing, and you hear the radio constantly going off and things like that, and we're hearing stuff reporting. I'll get you a radio now. Be prepared. Okay. Why not? Why not be prepared for what's about to happen? Don't take the risk. Do not be in the dark. You can also program your own groups. You just got to have a radio, and the programming is free, if you can believe that or not. Really, really cool. Again, skycomptt.com as well. So moving on. Also, Roots brand, you want to get you some of this clean slate, detoxes your body with what they're doing with chemtrails, what they're doing with their food. We were talking about this the other night about now mRNA is in everybody, in a lot of the unvaccinated bodies, and they didn't take the jab, they didn't take the shot, they didn't take the bioweapon.
No.
And so you want to take something like this daily that's detoxing you constantly, because we're in a war.
We are, and they're spraying our skies too. So
yeah, human plasma.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But also, folks, our other partners here, which is pretty awesome. PPM is the discount code. Cardio Miracle, Patriot Mobile, LT360, Richardson Nutritional Center, and obviously Fresh Mouth Glove. Here's one that I'm going to recommend that everybody needs to look into. You need to get you some gold and silver, and some precious metals. And what I would recommend is you can email Miles Franklin. Go to info@milesfranklin.com. Ask for the PPM price list. Tell them Chaz sent you, and they will totally know what you mean. All right, man, that's a lot, isn't it?
that's a lot.
Yeah, I think so.
A lot of good stuff, though. A lot of good stuff.
So, man, you've seen everything happening, just like everybody here. A lot of folks have been kind of tripping out on what's happening. Let me ask you a question. I'm putting you on the spot. You don't even know I'm going to do this. So, but what's your thoughts? We're just going to go right into it with midterms. Do you think, Jennifer, midterms are going to happen? And honestly, I don't know what you're about to say, but it'll be interesting. And 2, if in fact they do happen, do you think, the same question I asked Dr. J, actually, do you think people are going to rise up if it's been stolen, which we know it's going to be a selection, not an election? What's your thoughts?
I mean, if they do happen, I mean, and we haven't fixed the current voting, then of course they're going to steal it. So I hope they don't happen, for the sake of not stealing the election. And do I think people are going to rise up? No, I don't. But also, I think it's going to take something a little stronger than that.
Yeah, like what?
I mean, you cut our power off. I mean, you want me to go ahead and go down the line that I was thinking about?
Sure.
Well, I think we have a bigger problem than voting right now. That is bad. I'm not saying that's not something we need to address. Fixing the elections for sure, but I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but our water is being just drained. Where's it going? Have you looked at Lake Mead? That's it's the lowest it's ever been in 90 years. So where's the water going? Why why are all these lakes drying up?
Why are they?
That's a good question. Why
Are they close to data centers?
Well, yeah. And then why do we have all these data centers popping up? Why? Why do we have flock cameras popping up everywhere? We have 10 just within a mile from our house?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's going on.
There's 300. I talked to Bobby Kahn, who's running for Congress, and he was telling me that they have 300 flock cameras in Las Vegas, which is wild, isn't it? What about we get our own personal flock cameras and we start surveilling? People are going to start doing that. And by the way, the public can actually buy flock cameras and buy a flock camera system. Imagine if some crazy, conspiracy theorist decided to start buying up real estate and planting these jokers on different parts of maybe their town or their city. It would be kind of cray-cray. It'd be really cray-cray. And say, guess what? It's fighting crime, isn't it?
I mean, cameras are important, and I'm not saying that they don't need them, but why do we need them at every single? I mean, we have so many. Just like I said, a mile from our house. Why do we have to have that many?
Because somebody's going and tearing down one, and they want the other one to spy on the other one to catch the one that's tearing it down. Right? Yeah, AM is saying we have a huge problem, Jennifer.
We do. We have a really. This is something people need to look at. Okay, first of all, water is now a commodity. They're selling it on the stock market. What are their plans here? We can't live without water. Can't live without water. What are their plans?
They can flock off.
They can flock. You got that right. So what are they planning on doing that we don't know? Why are they building all these bunkers? I mean, if you look at all these billionaires, they all have bunkers, underground bunkers. What are they hiding from? I know one thing, they can't hide from the man that's coming. Nobody going to be able to hide that. We're going to answer for every little thing, and every knee will bow.
Amen.
So.
Absolutely. Robin saying going out food and water is experiment in my book. 100%. No question about it.
And that's what would get people, I think. If you can't feed your family and you have no water, I think that's when people will be like, whoa, hold up.
So our technology is about to jump, not 100 years, but 1,000. Where's that going to be, built at? Well, we were told even before, and I believe this from Gene Decode, said that our technology, we've got about 1 million years worth of technology hidden from us. I believe that. I think you can. I believe that as well, and we're starting to see that with the data centers. The AI is learning at such an alarming rate. I mean, it's leaving notes. Did you hear about this? This was a couple days ago that AI was leaving notes for an updated version of themselves so they can know how to bypass human control. You can say what you want to say. We're in a dangerous area. It's already starting to happen. You're already starting to see AI starting to hack into systems. And now they're being perpetrated by terrorists. Terrorists are coming in, or water systems, or, different cities. I think it was 11 or 12 that got compromised just the last couple of days. Oh, did you hear about our missile system getting hacked into? It was through Microsoft Office. Yes, our missile systems got hacked into through it. Luckily, it stopped at the point of entry, but they had gained access to the first phase. And the second phase, obviously, they'd be going in and rewriting launch codes. I mean, can you imagine? Yeah, like Skynet. Exactly. I'll put it back on the screen because that's exactly what it is. Yeah. I'm going to bring in Elon for a second. Let me see here. So Elon Musk is saying, listen to this. America is 1,000% going to go bankrupt. At the rate we're going right now, we're seeing, I don't know in your area, But we're seeing the houses going up for sale like water.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say like water anymore, but they're going up all over the place.
Yeah.
And that's kind of crazy. They're talking about the debt warning. Elon Musk said the U.S. is going to be bankrupt without AI and robotics, arguing that the national debt is growing faster than the economy, which is true. And people are keeping a very close eye on that. Also, here's some key facts. U.S. debt is now about $39 trillion. Annual interest costs exceed, ready for this, $1 trillion. And Musk is claiming that AI is the only solution in this matter. And see, I'm thinking, obviously, we're being forced into this with AI. Now, granted, there is some AI that's good, but
I'm sorry, but I don't think any of it's good.
Well,
no, I don't.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
If it could eradicate homelessness, you still think it would be?
If they were going to do it, they would have already done it.
You don't think they're going to do it?
No.
Why?
Because billionaires are evil. That's my personal
What do you
opinion.
guys think? Do you think billionaires are evil? Yes or no? I like doing this, by the way. I like getting the feel from everybody.
If I was a billionaire, there would not be a homeless person in America. Period. If you think about how much money that is, think about how much money that would help people.
Dang! Look, see, everybody in the chat's agreeing with you.
I mean, these people have billions of dollars, but yet we can't feed America. We can't feed the hungry. We can't take care of the homeless. Come on, let's think about it a minute. Let's think a little. Use some common sense. That's it. It's not hard. Maybe for some.
I told them the story at the noon show in regards to how the system got hacked into. They're doing it now, by the way.
Are you talking about with waking up everybody? Yeah. I mean, midnight. Things going off. Yeah.
They're blocking a lot of this. They won't let me show it, obviously. Let me bring this on the screen. Okay, the entire chip industry is about to shut down, and nobody is panicking yet about it. This is obviously AI needs chips.
Well, and then that's why they're tearing up our land, is for their minerals.
Samsung and HK Hemets just went on high alert. Chips carrying helium have stopped moving through the Gulf. Okay. Here's how this destroys everything step by step. Helium is used to cool the semiconductor manufacturing the equipment, and without it, chip fabs cannot operate. There is no substitute for helium in this process. Most of the world's helium ships through the Gulf routes, and they're now under fire. Qatar produces over 1/3 of the global helium. I did not know that. That's interesting knowledge there. Its LNG plants have shut down. Production is halted indefinitely. Let me repeat that. They just said indefinitely. South Korea makes 60% of the world's memory chips. Samsung and SK Hynix supply Apple. How you pronounce it like that? Is that Innova? NVIDIA? Anyway.
Yeah, NVIDIA. Yeah, NVIDIA.
There you go. What you said. Tesla and every AI company on Earth. Korea gets 64% of its helium from Qatar, 80% for high purity semiconductor use. Now, here's the domino effect. Helium stops shipping. Chip fabs slow production within days. NVIDIA can't get enough memory chips. AI data centers can't get enough GPUs. Apple can't build iPhones. Tesla can't build cars. 600 billion semiconductor industry grinds to a halt.
I wonder if they're going to bomb wherever this is. They need it, so we're going to take them out because they're determined. They're determined to build these centers. They're determined. I mean, they've been working on this since 1948.
Yeah. This is the worst and it's been in the 2021 chip shortage that was carried by COVID, slowing factories. This is caused by war, blocking raw materials from even reaching factories. And it's not just helium. It's neon, it's palladium, it's every rare gas that ships through the Gulf. Iran didn't need to fire a single missile at a chip factory. They just had to make the shipping lanes too dangerous to cross. The AI arms race, the chip war with China, the 2 trillion tech rally, all of it depends on a gas that nobody can ship right now. Yeah. That might be a prayer right there with AI, but here's my question. Again, it goes back to there is some things, I guess, AI, that is good. I know you disagree with that. But what's the best thing that can happen in this situation? Could this be considered a scare event? I mean, this affects everything. Chips affect everything. Our military, our protection, our way of life, so to speak. Look, we use chips for what we're doing right now, being live.
I hope I get Doritos when I get my chips.
Crazy. It's poison. What are you talking about?
You know, the 1980s Doritos.
Oh, yeah.
You know, back in the day.
At the funky looking
bag.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Doritos, let's talk about what's going on with this freaking egg recall. Life-threatening recall of more than 38 million eggs upgraded to FDA's highest risk level ever. Reasonable probability of death. Whoa.
What is it? Salmonella?
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, saying a recall of more than 3 million dozen eggs have been upgraded. Yeah. So hang on. You have 38 million up there. They're saying 3 million here. So I'm just going to go conservative and say 3 million.
We'll go with the lower number.
We'll go just in case. Midwest Poultry Services issued the first recall last month of nearly 1.6 million dozen white brown egg. And health officials warn they may be contaminated. Yeah, salmonella. And what is this? What's that called?
Sorry.
Right there. What's that say? What's that?
Enteritis.
What is that? Do you know what that is?
It's some type of itis. It's a salmonella.
Oh, here it is. Bacterium that can contaminate through animal feces.
So basically, when the
egg is laid.
Mm-hmm. So that's, maybe just wash your eggs. I mean, they're gonna throw everything out at us. You know what I mean? They're just trying to do anything they can to kill us.
Come on, no whammies. Don't say Tennessee. Here we go. Eggs were produced in Texas and distributed in Arkansas. Y'all better be paying attention. Louisiana, Mississippi, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and freaking Texas. You made the list. Grab you some soap and some water.
Wash your eggs.
Wash your eggs. Listen to this. The products were also available to consumers at Kroger stores in Texas, Louisiana, Brookshire grocery stores in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, New Mexico, and Mississippi, and other small retail outlets.
What I wonder is people that have eggs, do they ever experience any of these issues? People that have chickens, they have their own chickens and they get their own eggs from the chickens. Do they ever experience any of this? That's what I want to know. Probably not. I think a lot of times they
hot gaslighting.
But yeah. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Well,
what's he doing?
I don't know. Let me get this on the screen. The hell? What's that all about? So this is Joe Rogan. By the way, who is big fans with Joe Rogan? Who watches Joe Rogan? Just curious in the chat. Some people they do. Some people they don't. Just curious. Do a lot of you guys like Joe Rogan? Do you never watched them? Okay, guy says he's never watched them. Okay, gotcha.
I think they're all.
You think they're all?
Well, I mean, anybody that's making that dollar the way they're making it, and they got the big platforms. I think they're all got a little backing somewhere. My personal opinion.
Sure. Let's check it out. Let's see what's going on here. What's this dude drinking, or what is that?
Isn't he selling his Truth Social tweets to people and then they can bet on it?
What?
I think, yeah.
You can bet on anything
He's
now.
selling access.
Yeah, selling access.
He's selling faster access to his tweets, and then you can bet on it.
Bet on what his
on
tweets will
the
be?
markets. Because
wait a minute,
it's literally insider trading.
It's Kashi. That you
Maybe
can bet
I'm
on
wrong.
everything you can fix.
Yeah.
wait a
You
minute,
fix your
is
own
that
bets.
real? You get access to a tweet before he makes it, and then you could bet on that tweet. How's that legal?
We'll see.
Wait a minute, what is this? Trump sued over Truth Social advance access sale.
And I'm online in the Oval Office.
Who's
It's so
telling
fast.
him this is a good idea? I feel like I need
Nobody's
to be closer
telling him
to
shit.
$100,000 contracts.
Yeah, it's $100,000. You can get his early
Yo,
tweets.
Hey.
you know how crazy that is? $100,000 to get early tweets.
Hey, bet 200 on
That's literally
It must
crazy.
piss you off so much when he tweets like
Truth Social's
the guy
parent
from Twilight's
company,
a bitch.
Trump Media, announced in July it would offer subscribers to Truth API who paid up to $100,000 each month. Wow. Oh my God! Not even just $100,000 a year,
It's a
each
Patreon?
month
He's rigging it
for
in.
early access to market-moving posts from Trump and other people who use the platform.
Market moving.
You imagine you charge $1.2 million a year? He's just on a grab.
Oh yeah.
And to get that, it's just people who are like,
But
yeah,
who-
we'll profit off that.
I just want to be in the meeting where they go, "I got an idea."
And everyone looks at each other and is like,
Let's do
should we
it.
tell them no?
They go, look, everyone hates us
100
anyway.
grand.
Fuck it.
I bet it wasn't even Trump. It was probably some weasel who works in the administration. It's like, charge them $100,000 a month, and you post things, and they can move the market.
Yikes.
What do
Just
we do?
Mm. Yeah. Insider trading?
I mean, just seems like they all do it.
That's crazy.
You know.
But, a lot of people say, hey, smart businessman, right?
Yeah. They say that.
Yeah, but it's
What do you think, Osa?
What do you think, Osa? Got our dog down here. He's putting his 2 cents in. Osa, what you think? Is it insider trading? Okay.
He gave the paw up,
Yeah. Sorry, Trump. Episode 1 on that one. All right, check this out. This is from X22. I thought this was a very interesting. I know a lot of you watch X22. Check it out. Oh, and guess what? Will it not play? Yeah, it is. Oh man.
Rigged for all of this time, and you
All right.
remove the rigging part of it. It's are a lie. It's a rigged system. Because if the system has been rigged for all of this time and you remove the rigging part of it, the D's have what? They do not have the votes. They cannot win. It's impossible. All you got to do is go back in time. Think about how many votes they were able to give Biden. Do you really think he got 81 million? Do you even think that he got 50 million? Do you think Kamala got over 50 million? I mean, really think about this for a second. Now, with the Democrat Party in shambles, and you have the Muslims, the communists, and everyone else coming on board, you have the far, far left, and they're winning the elections, and the Democratic Party is supporting them. What do you think is going to happen? So let's see. You get rid of their cheating system. You make everyone use an ID. You make everyone use a paper ballot. You make everyone vote on one day. You show the people that the Democrats are all for communism, Islamists, and everything else. What do you think the people are going to do? The moderate Democrats, the Republicans, the independents. You really think they're going to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to vote Democrat. I think people are going to be surprised with these elections.
Yeah.
China. China still scares me more than any of them. Guy Wilson just put into the chat.
Somebody made a comment earlier, like way earlier. They were asking who is giving AI all the data, all the information that it spews out. That's a good point because
AI.
Well, yeah.
AI is teaching each other, but guess what? They're paying humans to be able to study their emotions, their actions, their movements, the biometrics, just like whenever you're going through, if it's Facebook, Instagram, and it instantly knows you're looking for whatever you're looking for,
Right.
where it all of a sudden pops up and you think it was like a genie out of the bottle, when it actually they're reading your thoughts. And it's called, and sometimes in some cases with psyops, mind control,
Right.
which a lot of us are experiencing with a lot of our friends and so forth that are being psyop right now. You know, I would venture to say that a lot of people get jealous or upset if a narrative is not their way. And I'm sorry. We've got to understand that we're here to talk about the truth and what's really happening versus good lip service.
We have to speak the truth.
We have to.
I mean, it's. I can't do it any other way, or PPN won't be here.
Yeah.
Personally, that's how I feel. And eventually, I think it will go in a different direction because things are going to change.
Oh, they're about to change. Like,
I mean, they're going to really change.
They're going to really change. Probably within the next couple of weeks, everything's going to be totally different. It's going to be incredible. By the way, Polymarket just in. Apple now sends alerts directly to iPhones when it detects government grade software like Pegasus targeting a user. How you like that? How you like me now? Uh-oh. Crazy.
Yeah, here's another one. If everything becomes AI, we will never get the real truth. Daisy Flowers, that's the truth. Also books, buy books, because I feel like they're going to be destroying.
But they're destroying them already.
Yeah, they're already destroying them.
They're already doing it.
I mean,
look what they did to Joe Phelps with all the ancient books. How much was that? Was it a Bible?
Okay, so yeah, I was looking at an old Bible. It was like from the 1600s, and it was like $25,000 for a 1600s Bible. $25,000.
Didn't you say one was like 40 grand?
Yeah, there was another one that was 40. I think it was because it was a really pretty Bible. The covering and everything was really detailed and ornate, and I was like, wow, that's a car.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely get your Bibles. Old ones are, oh, I saw this.
Man, let me tell you something. This might answer a lot of questions that's going on right now, especially if they're still able to put the mRNA in like the air and your food. This would have to apply with that too.
Yes.
This is Dr. Naomi Wolf. I'm sure everybody's familiar with her. She just said the COVID vaccines caused mass hypnosis. She claims 2/3. Listen, 2/3 of the population no longer has the ability to reason because the shots damaged the brain.
But it's the most effective, sophisticated psyop I've ever seen in my lifetime. Eventually, I think we're going to find out even more nefarious things about why, to this day, people are not reasoning the way they used to before 2020. You suddenly had a bizarre situation of really mass hypnosis in which about 1/3 of the population was reasoning normally, and 2/3 of the population could no longer reason. The mass credulity just doesn't make sense. These are intelligent, thoughtful people who are educated exactly the way I'm educated, and were no longer able to reason. And many people have talked about personality changes, in their loved ones that could have to do with the damage to the prefrontal cortex, but may have to do with a confluence of other factors that, some of which we don't even know or understand. I'm scared for the future because if we don't figure out what made everyone dumb and unable to reason, many people to this very day were very susceptible to whatever the channel will be changed to in the future.
I've been reading a lot about this, and actually, anytime that you mess with our God's gene, our DNA that he gave us, because it's written in our DNA. Mm-hmm. And that's what they did, y'all. They took out, it replaced our DNA, the God-given DNA that they gave us, that God gave us.
And you have a background in the health industry as
Yes.
an RN. Let me
Yes.
ask you a question, because some people have said this. Is there a such thing as a good mRNA?
Well, yes, we have mRNA in our bodies
Right.
naturally.
Right.
But when you take out a sequence and replace it with another mRNA sequence, that is completely messing with God's natural DNA. You
Right.
can't do that. I remember in my microbiology class, plain as day. That's why I said in one of my videos. That's why I went to nursing school. The microbiology teacher said, "Yeah, you can't make any mRNA vaccines because it killed every animal that it was tested on." And I remember that, and it stuck with me. And whenever I heard on December 11th, 2020, that they were releasing an mRNA vaccine for emergency use, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, we are about to see millions of deaths.
What about the mRNA, the spike proteins? Are they all in all the mRNAs, the spike proteins, or is it just in certain ones? Do you know?
It's in all of them, but also, not only the ones in the vaccines, but it's also happened to the ones that contracted COVID. Not just the vaccine.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Dang. Thanks for breaking that down. See, you wonder why I brought her on tonight to talk about this. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, Donna's saying, oh, my God, no wonder why people are going nuts, right?
Yes.
So is it a chance that people could have gotten this also, of course, from food and air? I mean, is that legitimately
definitely from the vaccine. No,
the injection,
no
right,
doubt. I mean, that it took out whatever God gave them, because I've noticed it in people that
Mark of the beast.
I don't think it is the mark of the beast. Honestly, I don't think that's it, but it is definitely leading up to that 100%, because they've been working on this since 1948. I've got books on it. I've researched it, and it's definitely something that we need to be thinking about, and just pray and ask God to give you eyes to see and ears to hear, because it's in the Bible and it's written.
So this is in our neck of the woods, Nashville. This is a board of education meeting where they're talking about a school was forced to fabricate grades for a student and are skewing the statistics. Check this out. This is wild. This just came out today.
I was Teacher of the Year at John F. Kennedy Middle School in Antioch this past year, and Blue Ribbon Teacher of the Year for the district. What you have in front of you right now is my resignation letter. I resigned in May. You can read those 3 pages at your leisure. But I've heard a lot of positive data in this meeting, and I just wanted to give you some facts from my firsthand experience. So first, district leaders asked me to fabricate grades for a parent who sat in the office for hours until her daughter's failing grades were changed. It creates false entitlement. What happens when these kids lie, cheat, and cry their way through school and end up as future doctors, police, or politicians? When will you protect the future of our society? Second, that same parent has harassed over 30 teachers. Teachers have filed police reports, and entire school districts have had or entire schools have had restraining orders against her. Yet she's still allowed on school property, showing up to field trips her child didn't earn, and filming other students. When will you stop prioritizing parents' feelings over the safety of our teachers and our students? I heard you also mention that we're closing gaps in teacher vacancies. I want the public to know that many of those are filled with uncertified teachers. My third point, HR withheld money from my employee paycheck, as well as many others. They took $500 from me specifically, and it put me behind on my mortgage. And then they sent out an email saying that they had to do it to pay other employees. When will you pay teachers what they are owed? My fourth point, the news reports that behavioral issues are down. They are not. We are simply banned from reporting them, forcing us to keep disruptive students in the classroom. Statistics are being skewed to protect the district, not our children. Our children cannot read and write. They cannot do basic math. And we spend 40 hours a week with these students, so we know them better than the district and those fake numbers. Please stop undermining our professional decisions, because honestly, it's breaking the efficiency and it's giving HOA quality. So Dr. Battle, my question to you
Thank you. The time.
Okay.
But
Of course they cut her off. Yeah.
That's how screwed up our system is.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? It can change everything if you end up getting $9 million worth of meth that this dude got busted on with an 18-wheeler. This was, where was this? Fake, if I'm not mistaken. This is a Russian, and they found this cat in Louisiana. $9 million of meth. You talk about Breaking Bad.
Right.
Breaking Russian. Here's some good news. I don't care if Elon Musk is 2.0. If this fool comes out and starts saying calls for Fauci to be prosecuted, I think that's a pretty damn good thing. Can I get an amen? Who else wants to see that son of a bitch right in hell? All of us.
You know what's sad though is because, I mean, it is awful. He killed millions of people, millions, including I don't know how many of our family members.
70% of our family.
You know, he was just a puppet.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, he signed up for it. He sold his soul.
Well, so breaking news: Jared Kushner is heading to Israel next week for a high-stakes Gaza talks as the White House pushes ahead to the next phase of its Gaza plan, despite tensions with Netanyahu.
Netanyahu.
Yeah, Nanu.
Nanu.
Right.
That's what we call it. Yeah, that's one we really need to be looking at. That's a creepy looking guy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, this just came in. Federal judge blocks Trump's mail-in voting restrictions nationwide. Don't you know what's about to happen next? They've got to stop this, Jennifer. But I don't think they're going to. They're not. I mean, just everything that's happening right now, they're not exhibiting anything that this thing is going to stop. It's going to be a selection, not an election. And, I mean, he blocked all this. What have we been having issues with? Mail-in voting.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Some of the people that are supporting Trump, guess what? They're in on it. Look what they did to Massey.
Yeah.
Telling you, it's nothing but psyops. It's nuts. But we're going to find out. And do you think they're going to pause midterms at all? I mean,
I'll be shocked.
We got 82 days.
82 days. I mean, we'll see in 82 days, and we'll see as I think as time goes, the way things are going to roll out. You know, I think the veil is definitely thinning, and if you're seeing things, if you have spiritual eyes, I mean, I see things all the time, and you're not crazy. No.
Yeah,
it's. I'm telling y'all, it's definitely the veil is thinning, and you know, I always just say I'm covered by the blood. So any hex, vex, turn to cinder, and boom, I bind you up.
Yeah.
And send you to the pit of hell,
Amen.
Never to return again.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
In Yahshua's name. So yeah, it's definitely thinning, and we do not fight against flesh and blood. We do not fight against flesh and blood. So
scare event ain't coming. I think it is. I think it's going to happen any second. I think that's the only way they're going to stop midterms. I mean, do you think there's going to be an EBS? Do you think Trump's going to announce an EBS that he is putting a halt? I mean, does he have that kind of power? Because if he does, why does he go ahead and do it?
You know, it just depends.
Or does he not want to do it? I figured he does. He said something. He's made comments about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's going to come anytime soon. Personally, I personally don't think that. But hey,
Barry thinks it's going to be a nothing burger on that. And you know what? I can't sit here and tell you that it won't be.
Right.
You know. So, but at the same time, midterms, my personal opinion, they're not going to stop. It's going to go through it, and people are going to be absolute irate. Now, the question is, will it take it over the top? Is this why they got the flock cameras in place to be able to, surveil everyone, making sure that people are not getting too crazy until they can bring in the military? And that at this point, I feel like we're just in a surveilled FEMA camp now.
Yeah, well, we are. I mean, we're in a 15-minute sit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, I'm going to repeat this and say it again. I feel like we have a bigger problem. Yes, fixing the voting system, that has to be done, of course. But I honestly think we have a bigger problem than that. And I think soon we're going to see.
Amen. Well, we'll finish it up there. Any final thoughts you want to leave with everybody? Anything?
Just, definitely stay prayed up, get in the word and ask God to show you, because he will. He will.
Amen. Amen. God bless the Republic of the United States of America, and God bless you, patriots. Without you folks, there is no America or world for that matter. God bless you, and we will see you in the morning. Hi there, I'm Chaz Carter. Welcome to Patriot Shoot. If you're looking for a censorship-free platform where you can freely express your thoughts and connect with like-minded individuals, then you're in the right place. At Patriot Shoot, we offer more than just a membership. For just $8.99 per month, we provide you with daily intel, weekly giveaways, and access to our exclusive voice chat platform called Patriot Talk, where we have somewhere between 200 to 400 active members just on that alone, discussing a wide range of topics every single day. You'll gain access to our state groups where you can connect with members in your state at a grassroots level. Our community is all about open dialogue and sharing valuable information without the fear of being silenced. Whether it's discussing current events, giving advice, or personal matters, or simply connecting with others on Patriot Shoot, it is the place to be. So what are you waiting for? Join us today. Experience the freedom of speech and just fill out the form below and get started. We cannot wait to have you here with us, and welcome aboard.